Hi, this is Jeanette from Law for Your website, and this week our question is, do you need terms and conditions on your website? It's a good question. Let's have a look at that. Terms and conditions provide you with the opportunity to set out your house rules. Ever played Monopoly? Did you have a rule that no one could buy property until after they passed go for the first time? We did, even though it was never in the written rules of the game. There's a few other special Monopoly rules I'm aware of as well. The internet and the use of websites has evolved so quickly that there just aren't any rules of the game like there are for Monopoly. The World Wide Web Consortium has been doing its best to make some rules ever since the web became so big, and those rules are voluntary at the moment. If you want to have a look at what the World Wide Web Consortium is doing, go to www.w3.org. With terms and conditions, you have the opportunity to set some of the house rules around the way your customers and visitors use your website. One of the first things that you can do is choose your area of law and legal venue. If you don't think this is important, do some research on a recent case brought by the owners of the Evony computer game against a rather vocal British blogger who commented on their business structure. It is pretty difficult for companies to sue for defamation of character. But under Australian law, there are certain types of organisations, provided they have less than 10 staff members, which can bring actions for defamation. So the people from Evony, who are based in the US, sued a British blogger in Sydney, Australia, as a result of what he said on his blog. Now, if the blogger had had terms and conditions on his website which set out where in the world he was, then the chances are that the people from Evony would have been suing him in England instead of in Sydney, and that probably would have been a lot less expensive for him. Wouldn't you rather be on your own home turf? The same principle can be used to excuse liabilities in countries where what you are doing is considered an offence. So, for example, online gambling is not legal all around the world. If you have pop-up ads or anything on your website that advertises or promotes online gambling, you might be committing an offence if that information is accessed in one of the countries where it's illegal. You can include a term in your terms and conditions which says that the people accessing your website are in a better position to know the rules and that they take responsibility for whether or not they comply with the rules in the country they're living in. So, what you've got to think about this week is where your customers are and what steps you need to take. One thing you must remember, the law is not black and white, it's shades of grey and subject to interpretation. Just nominating the law of your chosen country may not be enough. Be sure to get some legal advice relevant to your specific circumstances. Till next time, bye for now.